screen. So we take a look at Kansas City here. Maybe some hit or miss storms heading your way Thursday night. Friday morning, we're at 73 degrees, wind and storms. Take a look at the temperature difference Friday night, crashing all the way down to freezing after 70s. So that's going to be a pretty potent system once those storms roll through. It's really going to knock down those temperatures as well. You're going to feel it out there. Here's a look at our severe zone for tomorrow, stretching all the way from Kansas City back in through Oklahoma City, Wichita Falls. Everyone in this orangish zone has to be weather aware. Could see any form of severe weather headed your way. We have colder air aloft tomorrow night. That's going to help support some hail. Could see some sizable hail as a result of that as our low continues to push eastward, meeting up here with some very warm, moist air here from the Gulf of Mexico. Those dew points are still up there pretty high, so that's going to add some fuel to the equation. Here's a look at Thursday. A few storms spotty in nature as we get into portions of, say, Tulsa, Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, Enid. You could see a few of those storms as well. We'll start to fill in a little bit more as we get into Thursday evening, now reaching Fort Smith and maybe Springfield, Missouri. But I think Friday is really going to be the bigger day. This is where we're looking at a distinct red zone, if you will, stretching from Iowa all the way down to Texarkana. So we're talking about the Mississippi River Valley, all in play here for hail, damaging winds, and even tornadoes once again Friday in through Friday night. We've got some spin in the atmosphere here. Southerly flow that's going to pull this moisture up to the north as our low continues to push eastward. We also have a dry line back here in place, and this is a spot we'll have to watch. That's where storms like to really kind of kick off and start going. We've got plenty of warmth in place, as I mentioned. That energy building there, and that's going to lead to some of that development, as well as the southwesterly winds aloft. So we've got these different winds in different directions, adding, as I mentioned, that spin there in the atmosphere with that the thunderstorm development. These mid-level winds are also going to aid in that. So we've got all those ingredients coming together for what could be another very dangerous day. Meanwhile, families recovering from last week's storms are right in the zone for this week's threats as well. Let's go back now. This setup, plenty of moisture in place here ahead of our cold front, which is going to be pushing in from the Great Lakes region, producing all that snow over there. Rain, though, is going to be in front of it. So that is going to be what is going to be falling here. We've got low-level winds also at the surface. Are going to be very gusty conditions, and we're looking at winds really whipping up as we get into Friday and through Saturday night. Then some colder air, so bundle up as you head out to those ballparks in the north. We'll be right back.